Alright, Dave Williamson here, ToyCarCollector.com. I'm at the Fred Meyer store and they have all kinds of new Hot Wheels today. Like this one, Bulletproof. That's a new one today, Bulletproof. There's so much new stuff here. I picked up a bunch at the other rack and then the guy told me to come over here and look. What for two? What for two? That is brand new, I think. Alright, let's see, where should I start? Should I start at the bottom, work my way up? There's a new, what is that, Camaro? Chevrolet Copo Camaro Fram. That is a new model right there. There's all kinds, I don't even know where to start. There's so many new cars in here. It's just like everything's new. There's a Hot Wheels pickup truck. That one is cool. That one is cool. Yeah, this is a mess because there's just so many new cars in here. Street Stealth motorcycle. Street Stealth. That's cool. Street Stealth. Let's see. Should I start at the top? Maybe I start at the top. There's a Trans. Here's a Firebird Pontiac. Look at that. That's sweet. You know, for some reason my camera goes kind of a weird color when it's got this blue in the background. Here's a new off-duty pickup truck. How can I get better color on it? There's just too many cars. I'm gonna get in here and pull out all the new cars and then show those to you. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I pulled out most of the new cars, like this one, the Bruiser Cruiser. I think it's goofy as hell. 4 award speed. I got a big pile over here. Hot Wheels 450. Motorcycle. Custom 15 Ford Mustang. Goofy. There's a nice Charger. Yellow Flames Charger. That looked pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's pretty neat. There's a Land Cruiser. I think I've seen that in a different color, maybe blue. What's this? Nitro Tailgater. I think I've seen this before, I'm not sure. Here's one that's gonna be hot. Toyota Supra. That's gonna be hot. What do you think? I think it's gonna be hot. Let's see, Off-Track Purple. And here got a Tesla Roadster. Nice. That's pretty neat. Those kind of wheels are kind of growing on me. I never liked them, but I don't know, I like them now. Off-duty, I think I looked at that one already. And another off-duty in green, we saw that earlier, I think. What else? Let's see, Nitro. How about the Acura Concept? That's not bad. What else is in here? There's gotta be something else in here somewhere. All the stuff on top. 69 Chevelle. I did find another Chevelle in there. There's another D-Muscle. I don't think there's anything new up here. This looks like the older stuff up there. Still not much down here. 2-timer. There's another batch of new stuff over here. It looks all about the same. I got that one before. Cornet Super B in green. I don't really like that. I like them without the flames. What's going on over here? I don't know. There's another Tread Air. The Tread Air Super Hunt, or Treasure Hunt. Nobody seems to want it. I've seen like 5 of them now, and I've never seen the Treasure Hunt in a store before. It seemed like the cars were better over on the rack. There was some stuff over there. It was better. I'm gonna go back to the rack. Alright, back at the rack. I saw some things over here. Like pretty good. There was some Super Marios over here. Oh, hey, there's something new. What's that? Scion FRS. That'll be hot. Another rice burner. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna check everything over here. There's a better selection. These are to see. Shipper boxes. Things are hard to look at. What do we got over here? I saw some Marios earlier. Got this new black pickup. It's pretty cool. 67 Chevy C10. That's pretty neat. Is that new? I think I've seen this before, but there's several of these here today. This Chevelle. I'll have to check over those flames. Hard to get a decent flame job on any car. Is another one. Check those over. They do have the 5-spoke wheels, which I like a lot. Got a lot of Novas in here. That's cool. There's those Camaros. That's pretty popular. Camaro Z28. Like a blown Camaro from days of old. Funny. I saw... Where did I see them? Some Hudson Hornets in there. More Chevelles. Hudson Hornet. More pickup. There's a Super Mario. I'm getting those. I don't know if that's going to be a hard one or not, but I'm getting those. Super Mario. Every kid's going to want one of those at Christmas. So it's always nice to keep those with you in case you run into a kid. Oh. Here. Oh, that's different. It's an AAR CUDA, but I don't... The red looks familiar, but I don't think it is actually. And then those wheels are kind of an orange or a copper. See if we can focus that in a little bit. I had trouble focusing this morning. Alright, there it is. That's nice. Only get that. It's like this whole rack is new. Whoa! The scourge of the falling Hot Wheel. It just falls and falls. Oh, there's another one, huh? That's new. You know, you always got to pick up a couple of everything so you can check them over real good. I'd like to get a couple more Super Marios. I got like 4 little nephews and they're all going to want one. There's 4 of them. There's some more blown Camaros. There's another AAR CUDA over there. Oh, from down here I can see the names up in there. Surf Cray, Papa Wheelie, Twinduction, Aerodynamic, Billy Goat, Ice Shredder, Tesla, Coronet Super Bee, Stingray, Stingrod, Extreme, Chicane, Mustang, Vendetta, Induction. Did I don't know. I kind of skipped around. You ever feel like you missed something? Yeah. Probably missed something in there. There's so many Hot Wheels. Still one more place to look. I always block this side so you can't look into the pack. I noticed that. Let's go over to the toy. Go down here. One more place. Ah, I got a new 5-pack, new multi-packs. There's the one with the Dodge pickup, or Nissan pickup. This one's got that, can't remember what the name of that Chevy thing. Isn't it the Chevy thing? That's pretty cool. Oh, this one's nice. It's got an orange Camaro in it, and then that one. Pretty nice. And a Corvette thing too. Yeah, that's nice. I like that one. I have to get one of those. Just drop that off of there. Alright, one more batch to look through. Let's see. These are all fresh over here. They had a big sale last week and blew out everything. There's that Mustang. Did you see that? 2015 Ford Mustang GT. It's a good looking model. Alright, let's try not to leave a mess over here. Let's look through my basket. What else I got over here? Sorry about that. Let's look through my basket. Got a couple of these Plymouths. Alright, so I've got some spells to check out. Super Mario. What's this? I like this one. 11 Corvette Grand Sport. Get that. Got the C10 pickup. Gonna have check tampos on that. I only found one of these guys. Back to the Future. The wheel's ready to take off. I don't think they move or anything, but screen time. And I like this pickup truck. Pretty neat. I like to set the Hot Wheels things on my desk there looking at. So I think that's about it that's in here. So let me go. I'm going to go another look and then I'll get back. Alright, so now I'm on the back side of this. And I found a few other new cars. I think these are new. This one's called the Chicane. I dig some of these cars. This one's really cool with the white wheels with the gold trim. It's pretty cool. I don't buy them. I do dig them. So this is the back side. Did you see the Project Speeder? It's pretty neat. I wonder how fast it is. I did see another, let's see, Super Mario. I'm going to grab a bunch of Super Marios. That's a pretty cool one. Everybody's going to love that one. Super Mario. There's a whole bunch more in here. I don't know what else is new. I did find the 11 Corvette, which I checked online. I don't really keep up on this stuff, but I checked online. It turns out I think it's a treasure hunt. So I went ahead and grabbed that. Try not to make a mess here. I don't know if I can really go through the back of this thing. It's too much work. Oh, here's that one that I've seen this in a video as being like the fastest car of last year. Believe it or not, the Invader. It was tan before, I believe. Tan. Bulletproof, saw that already. Dark Knight. I think we've seen everything. Let's see, was there anything else? Oh, I found one of these. Look at that. That's cool. Custom 72 Chevy Love. Give me some love. Pretty cool. Yeah, here's the Corvette I was telling you about, the 11 Corvette. Seems to be a treasure hunt. I think there it is, right there, behind, right there. I'm pointing my finger at the screen, but that's not going to help you, is it? Right there behind, in front of the rear wheel. And then it's got the treasure hunt information on there. I also found another one. Claims to be a treasure hunt, but it doesn't look like a treasure hunt. This one, the Fiat 1500. It's got the thing in the back of the package. It says it's a treasure hunt, but I don't see no logo on there anywhere. I do not see no logo on there anywhere. Should I get it? Or forget it? I don't know. I think I'll forget it. It says treasure hunt. I don't see it. I didn't see it on there anywhere. And there's another Back to the Future. I wonder if those would be popular. Kind of hard, you can't... Oh, it does have wheels on the bottom. Look at that. No wheels on the bottom, so it will roll. I don't know, is that a good car? You know, I don't know. I think I'm about done here. This was a good day. Maybe I'll hit another store. I need to get to work, but this is so much fun. I do need to double check the ones that I peeled out. Make sure that they're okay. Always got to check them. Don't end up at home with this bad tampos. Scorpedo. Oh, there's another Tread Air. Those things are everywhere. So weird. So weird. Why does nobody like that? What's this? So plowed. Saw that the other day, I guess. Well, let's just go through this bottom row here just for fun. So they're such a pain in the butt. Look at that super chrome. Is that a new Hot Wheels pop-up? Who would buy this car? Come on, really? Seriously? Seriously? Who would get that one? And this one. This is dumb as all get outs. Dumb as all get outs. Come on, really? Seriously? There's a lot of dumb ones, but apparently they all eventually get bought. So, what do I know? That's nice. 15 Ford Mustang. Dig that one. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's get these all back in here and go through my basket. Kind of wind it down a little bit. Let's see my basket. A couple of Chargers in there. That one's got a scratch on the top. A couple of Corvettes. A couple of these Cudas. Those are nice. Got my Super Marios. Got a bunch of these. Gotta check those. Check the tampos. That one looks nice. It's nice and clean on the side. Oops. Pointing it down. I think I don't want all these. I gotta check these Chevelles. And take one of the Chevelles out of these three. The two Corvettes. Super Marios. I think that's about it. That looks pretty good. I need to have my super duper glasses on to really check these tampos out. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, that one looks good. Alright, I'm gonna sign off for now. Maybe try another store. I went to another Fred Meyer store and I picked up another of these custom 72 Chevy Love. I really like that one. And then I needed a couple of these too. This custom 56 Ford pickup truck. I just love that one. That's a great car. Also was looking through all the 9 packs. What are they? 9 packs? 8 packs? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs. I should know that by now. And I really dig this Camaro, so I'm gonna have to get this set. And you know that El Camino, my grandson, he races that El Camino, and that's like the fastest car. And I'm digging this satin black, whatever it is. I don't know what that car is yet, but I'm gonna open it up when I get home. And then of course I love the Bone Shaker. And there's that Corvette, so that's kind of cool. It's a couple of goofy cars. And then this blue thing, which I can't remember what the name of it is. SS Chevy or something, or is it? Kind of looks like a Mopar, but we'll find out when I get home. There was a lot of new cars here too, but most of them had already been picked over, so they probably put theirs out yesterday. Because you know it only takes like a half a day or an hour for like all the good cars to be gone. All right, so I'm gonna take this stuff home, open it up, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, let's do a little opening here. I got a 9-pack at the store this morning, and I was really digging this blue car and really digging this orange Camaro over here. Let me just back this up a little bit, right there. All right. And then I noticed that they had the red El Camino, which my grandson has proven is one of the fastest running cars down the 6-lane track that we play on. So let's go ahead and pop this puppy open. I've already got the seal broken, and let's take a look and see what we've got. I'm going to start with the IROC Camaro because I really dig this car. That's a pretty one. Look at that in orange. That's a fabulous color. That is a fabulous, fabulous color. Now, there's been several colors of this IROC Camaro, and I'm really liking it. And move back up into the light here a little bit more. That's a good-looking car. Look at that. 85 Camaro. You know, I'd like to see one of those in mint condition. Not real crazy about cars from the 80s. Their dashboards are just so primitive looking nowadays, but when they were new, they were sure pretty. And that is certainly a pretty Camaro. All right, let's take a look at this El Camino. There she is in all her glory. That'd be neat if that wasn't on there like that and had some 5-spoke wheels, because this is a good-looking body. It's a very good looking body. That's a nice color. It's sort of an orangey red. Got beautiful, beautiful tampos on it. That was not easy to get all those on there. Look at that. This one is perfect. Look at that. That is a good looking car. I don't know if my grandson's going to get this one. This one looks awfully good. It's almost a normal looking car. If they just wouldn't have put that on there. Look at that. That's what it would have looked like. Put some 5 spokes on there. Yeah, it would look good. Ooh, my fingers are dry. All right, let's put that one down. This Corvette looks pretty good too. Look at that. Nice Corvette. What is that? 14 Stingray. Yeah. I definitely like the white. I'm going to put that one back. All right, I was digging this one. Porsche Carrera. Porsche Carrera GT. That's pretty sweet. Take a good look at that. That's pretty sweet. Let me back it up a little bit. Yeah, right there is perfect. All right, that is nice. Wow. Wow. Looks like I cut myself. This is a sweet satin car with a beautiful stripe down it. Let's look at the details. Carrera GT, it says on the back. Oops. Yep, Carrera GT. That is a good looking car. Even those yellow wheels with the matching yellow interior, that's nice. It almost, you know, those headlights are painted really well. It almost looks like they're plastic headlights, which makes me think, wow, wouldn't it be cool if you had actual headlights in these things? Yeah, like lights, like the lighted Sizzlers or the lighted slot cars. All right, let's take a look. Now, this was the special, only available in this box car. 1968 Plymouth Barracuda Formula S. And she is one sweet ride. That is one sweet ride. I just love cars from the 60s. They look great. And you know what really makes a car from the 60s really nice is if you do a resto rod and make it into a modern vehicle with all the modern conveniences, but yet it still has the body shape and styling cues of its car from the 60s. That is something out of this world. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful car. That is a beautiful. All right, so the rest of the stuff in here. Oh, let's go ahead and take a look at the bone shaker. I might want to keep that one. Yeah, I like the bone shaker. Oh, this one's got a roof on it. Not sure if I've seen that before. We will find out in a little bit when I get out the rest of my bone shakers and add this to it and take a look and see what's in there. So that's what we'll do a little bit later. In the meantime, we got 4 other cars in here which we're gonna leave in this box. This one is an RD03. I think I saw one of these at the store this morning in another color. It's kind of neat. I actually dig some of these plastic weirdo cars, but I'm not going to collect them. That would just be crazy. There's just an endless supply of plastic weirdo cars. This one's got a metal base on it. This model's been around for a while. I couldn't tell you what it's called. Power pipes, okay, that's what it is. I'm not really good at memorizing all the words and the details. I just know what I like, and I go for it. What's this one? This one is the Fast Fish, which is another kind of groovy car. I guess if I had a lot of dollar bills to throw away and never see again, I'd go ahead and buy all these cars that they have, but I don't, so we won't. We'll put that aside, and let me throw this in there again. Have you seen it? Boulevard Bruiser with the rubber wheel riders. This thing comes from the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. It's kind of a special charity fundraising thing that they have. About $10 a car for these things. And you order them from the Children's Charity online. Children's Museum of Indianapolis. You see that? All right. Check it out. Check it out over there. Okay, let's take a look at what I bought this morning. Got some Back to the Future Time Machine hover mode. Look at that. We're giving a close-up look at that today. And it has the wheels that are ready to hover. I see they spin up there like turbos. But that's a neat car. That should be popular. So I'm going to stick some of those in my antique mall space. People like to go in there and pick up a new Hot Wheel here and there. It's easier than trying to get them at the store. So helps me defray the cost of my antique mall space. So here's what we do when we get a new car. We look it over real close. Try to pick the one with the best tempo. That's kind of a tough call on this one. Okay, this one's got the smoother red paint by a little bit. This one I can see a little roughness in it. I think this one's a tad better. Stripes right behind the fender. This one kind of creeps up on the fender. This one, though, has a kind of a spill on the white stripe over there. So, I don't know. I think I'll go with this one. Put that other one in the mall for $2 and help defray the cost of that mall space. Boy, those things are expensive. Those folks make some money over there. All right, check it out. Plymouth AAR CUDA. Is that what it is? Yeah, 70 Plymouth. One of my favorites. I think they're all my favorites, really, to tell the truth. It's kind of neat. I guess these wheels are gold. That's pretty neat. I typically don't like these kind of wheels, but you know, I'm gonna give the gold wheel an A-OK on that. Although, like I said, I'd rather have everything with 5 spokes. I do like those yellow ring tires. So nice. All right, put that up there. We're gonna add these to the collection, which is getting way too big. But you know, what are you gonna do? I don't know about that one. Maybe. How about this? 15 Ford F-150. I just dig these ones with the Hot Wheels, you know, and this like Monster Mutter rough and tough wheel, I'm kind of digging it. This one's got a gold trim, kind of an orangey gold. Got a big old sunroof in there. And by the way, lately I've been getting into watching YouTube videos about car crashes. NTSA, isn't that what it is? NTSA. Just type in your favorite model car and crash test, and you'd be surprised what you see. I was really shocked that these pickup trucks don't do that well, especially the ones with the... now the crew cabs do better, probably because they have the support down the middle here. But take a look at the like the Chevy pickup truck with only 2 doors, none of that back stuff. That's pretty shocking. And there's some cars from overseas that I watch get wrecked, and oh my god, that's just awful. Check it out here. I actually found a second treasure hunt. My second treasure hunt model of all time. Like I said the other day, I found my first treasure hunt ever after 20 years of looking. And there it is. I didn't know what the treasure hunt was when I went to the store this morning because I don't keep up on treasure hunts. So I looked it up online while I was at the store, and I found that this Corvette was the new treasure hunt. And I went through the cars and I picked one out. And now I have my second treasure hunt of all time. And actually, I kept looking and I found another one. Haha, 2 of them. And as you can see, this one here has a hole in the tempo. Not a big deal, but this one here does not. It's a pretty neat car. 11 Grand Sport. 2011 Corvette Grand Sport. I don't know if I have any other Corvette Grand Sports, but this one's pretty neat. I think I'm going to leave that one in the package for now, just for the heck of it. Hey, have you seen this? Super Mario. Nah, I'm not going to be able to open these because my nephews are going to want these at Christmas time. You know, whenever you got a little kid under 5 years old and you can drop one of these puppies on them, they will like you and remember you forever. So, there's one. Let's see now. How many let's see. There are 3 nephews and there are 3 Super Marios for those guys. All right. 77 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am with a Screaming Chicken on the hood. Isn't that what that's called? The Screaming Chicken, the Firebird? Well, here it is. I do love Firebirds. I'm a Pontiac man. Have been ever since my Mom got her 68 Bonneville back in 1968. That puppy was one of the longest cars ever made. 2-door Bonneville. And it had a pretty blue color with a white vinyl top. She actually ordered it with a black vinyl top, but it came with a white vinyl top, which she never liked. Oh well. Actually, after many years, a friend of the family bought that car and restored it. It's looking good still today, I guess. Check this out now. Custom 72 Chevy Love. I saw this one online and I didn't really like it, but then I saw it in the store and I did really like it. It's a good looking model. Let's compare the tampos here. This one has a gap between the red and the black, and this one does not. This one, yep, pretty similar, I'm going to go with this one. Put this other one aside. I think the grandson will like this model too. It's pretty cool. Look at that. Tubbed. Didn't they call that tubbed? When they put the big fat tires in there and put the big wheel wells in there. Yeah, it's kind of popular back in the 70s to do that. The other thing you don't see anymore, or actually you never really saw much of it back in the day, was highboy. When they just jack up the front with a straight axle. That was a pretty neat deal back in the day. I did like those. Okay, so I got two of these 67 Chevelle SS 396. They've got some pretty serious flamage going on. Very serious flamage. So it's difficult to find one that's really nice. But I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with this one and open her up. 67 Chevelle. Got the 5 spokes, so I'm digging that. It's a good looking model. Got the baby blue interior. Not bad. Not bad at all. Looks good with that. There we are. Get the focus going. Very nice. 67 Chevelle. So, it's a very good day here in Hot Wheels land. Here's a pickup truck. I do have a nice selection of pickup trucks. This one's been tubbed. Got the big fat tires in the back and the wheel wells inside. 67 Chevy C10. Got some pretty serious tampos on that. Pop that open. Hopefully they're good on both sides. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a good looking model. Well, we got a couple of little dings in the tampos. I just never can't have everything perfect, but that's a good looking model. Chevy. Oh, chrome interior though. Not crazy about that, but you know, hey, we'll put that with the pickup trucks. And let's see, we got a couple of more. Picked one of these up at the cash register. I think I'll keep that like that. Aston Martin. I really like that Aston Martin. She's a pretty one. She's a pretty one. And let's see, pickup truck. Oh, wait a minute. Got a Charger. I did pick up one of these Chargers. Better open it. 69 Dodge Charger. That's a good looking model. 69 Dodge Charger. I don't know, silver wheels, what do you think? Would that look good? Rubber wheels would look nice. It's actually a pretty nice looking car. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. I like the Charger. I do like the Charger. Let's see, we got two other things left over from last week. Never got around to opening this 71 Plymouth Satellite. Number 10 of 18. I thought it looked pretty nice. Got the rubber tires, fats on the back, and big and littles they used to call that. Probably still do. Big and littles. Littles on the front and bigs on the back. Oh, that'd be cool to cruise around in that. Look at that, Plymouth Satellite. Is that what it is? Plymouth Satellite. 71, yeah. Remember back in the day when you had to memorize stuff? Well, you gotta study it, and 3x5 cards, and cassette tapes of everything you need to remember. Not easy. When you're an adult, you forget about it. Forget about it. You're not going to memorize all this stuff. What do we got here? You know, I was looking at this in the store, and I thought, you know, that red line on there looks weird. So I got two of them. I guess, I don't know what they did to that red line in the back, but it's just kind of got some little white spots in it. All right, let's see which one of these is the best, and we'll open one. I do love this model. Now this one, the hood scoop sticks out a little bit farther. And so I think I'm going to go with this one. All right, we'll put this other one aside. Maybe put that in my mall space. Got a little mall space at the Antique and Collectible Mall where I like to sell stamps and CDs and records and Hot Wheels and Matchbox and model cars and just whatever else I have extra. Ah, look at that. That is a beautiful model. Oh yeah, definitely beautiful. I really like that one. Rubber tires on there would be sweet. But I'll leave that up to you customizer guys. You did some beautiful work. There's a lot of people that have a lot of talent. And then there's some of us that have a very little bit of talent. But it works. Everybody has a talent. Oh, that's a beautiful car. I just love that. I'm starting to lose my voice. I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to get out my some of my cases that these cars are going to go into, and we'll add those in and see what else is in these special cases. Take a look at this. Last time I was here and talking to you about new muscle cars, I made this list so I could keep track of my muscle cars. Try to get them organized. I got a whole bunch of cases, I think 14 cases of muscle cars. So I've decided to put them in this spreadsheet so I can eventually get them all like in the same boxes together. Because like my Chevy Camaros, I got some in box 13, box in F1. F1 just means I put them in the boxes are in a different place. This was like 13 boxes in a row. I got 6 Camaros over here and 23 Camaros over there, and it gets kind of crazy after a while, but I'm going to use this so I can look up and see where to put these. Now, like this pickup here, I got a pickup here. I'm going to put this one on my desk because I like Hot Wheels logo cars sitting on my desk. Got a couple of pickups here, a couple of pickups here, so what I'm going to do is I've got pickups in their own category. Let's take a look here. Pickups, trucks, R1. So let's go get that box and put those trucks away. Okay, I'm set up now, ready to put these trucks away and some other things. So I got the truck, and you can see here's my truck collection. It's pretty cool. Got some nice things in there. Take a good look there. There's that Dodge. What is that? The little red wagon. The Chevy pickup, the new one. Here's a couple, another Ford truck like same model, looks like that, yeah, with the motor sticking out. So this one doesn't have the motor sticking out. We'll put this one here. And then we'll take this one, let's see. I like this one with the little visor on the front. Are these the same truck? La Troca and this 52 Chevy. Well, maybe they're different. So we'll put that one up here. I haven't seen any more of that one. And we'll put this one over here. For now, it looks pretty good. Whoa, don't fall over. Wait a minute. I'm getting these confused. These are Ford trucks. Yep, the Ford trucks. And this is the Chevy truck. Okay, that's a Chevy truck. So these two are Fords. And this one is a Chevy. All right, these are the Chevys. Those are the Fords. Pretty nice, huh? Really nice trucks. You want to look at that? And there's a Ford up there. All right, yeah, that's the Ford. Okay. Let's move her down here. Put the Chevy up there. I got a couple of these, couple of those. So let's see. Shall we mix it up? Put these up there. Take this one down here. This is a neat way to collect them. Just get them by groups. We'll put the Ford in there. So now we've got 3 of these Fords. That's a pretty nice number. It's like pretty good. Let's put the white one in the middle. Let's not get a little crazy here. There's a few white cards. Okay, great. We got that one put away. And we'll put the little Chevy Love on the other side of the box, and this whole box is just the trucks. All right, now we're looking at the other side. What do we got? They got the Studebakers up on the top, and we got the Blazer here. I love that Blazer. That's a great looking piece. And then we got the new Nissan Datsun pickup. Looks like I got 2 orange ones, but this one has a tampo, that one doesn't. And then we got that brown one the other day. We got to throw that in there. There's the brown. Throw her in there. Kind of taking up some space there. And then we've got the Ford and the Chevy El Caminos. I like that new red El Camino, but not crazy about the motor sticking out. If there was some way we could get that to not stick out of there, it would look really great. I think I'm going to go ahead and put that in there for now. Not my favorite, but I'm going to put that in there now. It could be taken out later. Down here we've got, oh, I see what we got. We've got, let's look down on the bottom of the box here. Got some vans, and then we got that other model at the bottom. What is that? That's the Chevy, what is that, the El Camino? That's the 71 El Camino, and this is the, also that, no, this is the 71 El Camino, yeah, 71 El Camino, okay. This one just feels different for some reason, okay. And then over here, we've got the, what is that? That is the 68 El Camino. Okay, I think I like that one better. I like that. It's got the purple and the red. It's pretty neat. You know, sometimes you see these in the store. Like when I saw this purple one, I wasn't too impressed with it, but now that it's been here for a year or so, it looks pretty good. I like it. All right, and then we got the Chevy Love. We're kind of running out of space in this box. I don't know how many more trucks I can put up with. But we're going to go ahead and put the Chevy Love in here. Chevy Love. I guess we should put it in the middle. I don't like to have the yellow on top. Put the orange, put the yellow in the middle, and that looks pretty good. Uh-oh. No room for the black pickup. Oh boy. Should I start another box? I think what I'll do is I won't put that one in there. Trying to put a limit on how many of everything that I have, so I'd like to keep this box down to one box. I may take those Blazers out since they're all rubber wheels. I keep my real fancy ones a little bit separately. So okay, that's good for that box. Let's look at the other side. Was there another space for anything in there? Not really. Those are older ones. All right, enough for the trucks. There's one Ferrari today, the black satin Ferrari, so we're going to put that guy in this box with some of my racing cars. Got some Porsches in there, some Z cars, some other things. Got that Toyota 2000 down there. Got a couple of race. What are these down at the bottom? Got the nice Ferrari. This one is really cool. Look at that. Wow, that's a beauty. It's funny how after a few years, some of the cars you bought years ago really start looking good. So we're going to put this one right in here. What do you think? Right there. We'll just put that in there. Have you seen this one? This one's cool. It came in some sort of a set of cars, bunch of cars, all with real riders. Rubber tire? Yeah, rubber tires, but smooth. This one I love. This one is a Corvette Stingray race car. Just beautiful. They really do make some beautiful Hot Wheels, don't they? That's why we love them. Oh yeah, so the Aston Martin, there's the blue with the bad window. I got a new one today. There's the green. I saw a red one in the 9-pack today. That was pretty neat. Did you see this? This is the Bugatti Veyron. I think that's a hard one to get. But it doesn't matter, I have one, so that's cool. I love this little orange Porsche. Is that a Porsche? Porsche Cayman S. Porsche Cayman S. That's a beauty. Alright, let's take a look up and down the case. All Hot Wheels that you can find. If you can't find these, we'll just start looking for the ones they make today and start your collection. It's a lot of fun. Here's the box with my Trans Am Firebirds. I guess this is a brand new model, isn't it? The 77 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Kind of a new model. We'll be looking for some good colors on that. We'll go ahead and put that in here for now. Here's the other Trans Am. It is a... What year is that one? That is... doesn't say. No, doesn't say. Anyway, that's a little newer. I think this is an earlier Trans Am model, isn't it? Yeah. Good looking. Hard to find these guys. Yeah, again, you know, you see these in the store once upon a time, and you never see them again. So pretty. And there's one regular Firebird. Not crazy about that particular model. There's the orange, burnt orange, like the burnt orange. And then here's my GTXs. Are these GTXs? Roadrunners. Roadrunner? Yeah. I like those. I do like the Superbirds a little bit, but they're awfully hard to store because they don't fit in anything. And this is one of my favorites. I like that one. That's a pretty car. That one's all metal. I think that came out of a set, maybe. Some sort of a multi-car deal. Actually, it just seems like they make this particular model better than some of the others. It's really, really a neat one. Here's something that always gets everybody excited. Camaros. Everyone loves Camaros. Look at all those guys. I typically am not a big Camaro fan, but you know, they start to grow on you after you get a bunch of them. So here's some really nice Camaros. Look at all these guys. Convertibles, I like those. And then the older models down at the bottom. There was a couple of IROCs that I had in here already. Did I grab that Camaro IROC out of there? Let me get that. Alright, we'll put that in here at the bottom. Let's see, so we've got, oh, this one's an Easter car. Look at that. This one's cool. I think that was an Easter car. That's really neat. I like that one. So we're going to have to move one of these guys out. So we shift these around a little bit. We've got, oh, this one is a beauty. Yeah, that is a beauty. Love that one. Okay, so now we got three colors of the IROC. We got the black, metal flake, the red, which is sweet. That's a sweet car. And the orange. That's a nice one. What else do I really like in here? I really, of course, like all the 5 spokes. Let's see. I'm not crazy about this one for some reason. Just doesn't hit me. Oops. That one. Some of them, you know how it is. Some of them really hit you like, oh my God, look at this one. Whew, wow. Beautiful satin black roof and satin black stripes, redline tires. That thing is freaking gorgeous. Can't tell you where it came from. 69 Camaro. It is a beauty. And like this black one. Boom! I hate to do that. Black convertible. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool collection. I will have to admit that it is a pretty cool collection. Got some spells back in here. Oh, the phone's ringing. What the heck is that? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's my wife's phone, and this is, let's see. Joe's Bar and Grill, can I help you?
Yeah, Catherine Bradick, please.
Joe's Bar and Grill, can I help you? You looking to order a pint or a quart? Who's calling, please? Who's calling? Hello? Oh well. That's all fun and games. Get all those sales calls. My wife's phone gets nothing but sales calls. It's just like an old phone number that she's trying to keep. But it gets nothing but sales calls. So I have a lot of fun with those guys during the day. Probably about, I don't know, 1 or 2 a day. It's crazy. Alright, what's next? We're back in the Dodge Charger area. Look at that. This is kind of neat. You know, I got these organized, like I told you earlier. I got these organized recently, and it's really making it easy to get in here and get in and get out and find what you're looking for. So here's my Dodge Chargers. Got a lot of nice Dodge Chargers, including the Hemi Charger with a motor sticking out of the hood. Got a bunch of those. Isn't it a beaut? That's a beaut. I don't know if this one really fits into my collection though. Look at that. Kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Ah. I do have a cut on my thumb. Let's see, maybe we... Oh, no, I don't know. Does it really? You know, it's kind of goofy. It's kind of like a... This one actually looks kind of like a kid's toy, for crying out loud. Well, we'll put it down here on the bottom, and that doesn't look so bad down there. And we'll leave that in there for a while. What the heck? Maybe it'll grow on me. Come back in a couple of years and look at that again. Like this one. Ooh, look at that. That's a beauty. Whew. I'm gonna have to come up with some different words to describe these things. I'm getting tired of hearing beauty all the time. Beauty, beauty, beauty. It's beauty all the time. All right, let's find a place for that next Plymouth. Now we're in the Plymouth Hemi Cuda section. Getting ready to add this new red one. Looks like it'll fit right in here. Got some purple, got some dark purple. What about that? I guess you'd call that burgundy or magenta. I don't know. Put the red one right in there. These are the ones without the white tops. These are the ones with the black tops. Did I say without the white tops? I don't know why I said that. This one has a black satin top. This is really cool. This orange one. Okay, these three have... Yeah. These three have black satin hoods. These three have black satin hoods and tops. Are they different models? 70 Plymouth AAR Cuda. 70 Plymouth AAR Cuda. 70 Plymouth AAR Cuda. This one does not say the same thing. It could be, but it does have the same thing as this one. I think they're all the same. You can check me on that if you want. These look good, and these look good. Look at this guy. Isn't that cool? Nash Bridges, right? Right? I don't know what that one is. Okay, there's that Mopar. Isn't that... I think that's 68 Plymouth Barracuda Formula. Okay. Okay. Gonna have to move down the Hemi Cuda. It's the only one I found that I really like is this Hemi Cuda. It was from the Classic series, right? It's pretty neat. I want to put it up in the Mercury. I guess I'll have to put it up in the Mercs for now. I can put it right here. This box is not really organized. We'll reach back here and get this new one. That, it must be what this is. Goes right there. Yep. Yep. Double checking. Double checking, make sure I got it right. 68 Plymouth Barracuda Formula. 68 Plymouth Barracuda Formula. Look at that. What do you think? Would it look better with these 5 spokes? You know me, I'm a broken record when it comes to 5 spokes. I love them. These are starting to grow on me, but I still like these better. They look good on all the cars. Down here, up there. Oh, you couldn't see what I was doing, could you? It's kind of a mishmash up here. We got the Cougar Eliminators up here. And this is what? This is the 69 Mercury Cyclone. That's a pretty neat model. Mercury Cyclone. I was looking those up online the other day. They're pretty neat. Cougar Eliminator. Got those. Let's see, what else do we have to check in? We got a Chevelle, I got a wagon, and we got a bone shaker. This box has what I refer to as my oldies. So I've got your, what is that, 58 Chevy? Yeah, 58 Impala. Love that one. All metal on that. You got your 8 crates. And down here at the bottom, you got your bone shakers. Got a few of those. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. Look at that. This will round out my selection of bone shakers with the tops. 3 with the tops, 3 without the tops. Pretty neat. Look at that. I don't remember where I got this one. This one must have been in a special set because it's done extra nicely. Oh, Treasure Hunt. TH on the side. Must be a Treasure Hunt, regular Treasure Hunt. That's a pretty one. All metal, glossy block on the bottom. This one's kind of plain. Oops, I bought that one for $10. Maybe I was trying to sell it for $10. Seems crazy though. Let's take that sticker off there. That's an old sticker. That is an old sticker. Must have got that at a convention. And orange. That's nice. So we got the black with the roof. Gray plastic bottom on that one. Gray plastic bottom on that one. Gray plastic bottom on that one. Then I got this guy down here, which I really like, which is a Custom 41 Willys. She's a beauty. Yeah, I guess this one should be over in the Hot Wheels box. I keep my ones with the Hot Wheels logos in a separate box, but it looks nice over here. And then you got that one, which is a Treasure Hunt. A little extra paint on the front fender there. All very nice. Let's look at the other side of the box while we're in here. This one's not really full or anything, but we got this guy. What is that? Fish and Chipped. Very cool. Very cool. After a while, you forget where all these came from. Is that the Fish and Chip too? Yeah. Look at that. This reminds me of the car on the Thunderbirds TV show. This one's really cool. Wow. Wow, that one is just so cool. And they got one Volkswagen, which should go in the Volkswagen box. And then I got all these Willys up here. Isn't that Willys? What is that? Double checking. Pass and Gasser. Pass and Gasser. They make some very cool ones in the Pass and Gasser. This one is my favorite. Gold wheels. Number 25 on the side. She's a beauty. I love that one. With the rubber wheels, that is just really fantastic. The Goodyear on this one looks good. This is a little bigger Goodyear, and that one's real big. This green one's kind of goofy. They can do a lot of neat things with this model. Here's a satin blue. It's a real popular color, especially in the car shows and things. That's a pretty car. All right, let's put those away. What else we got left? We just have a wagon and a Chevelle to put away. Those are kind of boring. So I think I'm just going to put this box away and leave you at that. I'll go put these away later. I'm going to put these in the put away later box because I'm getting tired on this video. So thank you for stopping and watching my video, and watch the credits at the end for information about the ToyCarCollector.com. Peace, have fun, and have a wonderful Hot Wheels day. Hot Wheels, and go open some blister packs, for crying out loud. Get rid of all this paper recycling. You have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Watch the credits, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.